Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are new, just so you know, I had a tragedy on April 8th. So I've been talking about that a lot lately. Hopefully within the next week or two, I'll be getting back to normal. So if you're new and you're looking for real true crime, not going to have it yet. So you're just going to have to wait. And I'm sorry, my light in my room blew and my ring light is inside. So I'm using the light from like the screen to give me light. So, and I didn't want to set up the ring light. And I was like, you know what? It's in the candle studio for a reason. I'm going to leave it there and I don't need a ring light. So there's that. Diarrhea Crampson. That's a great name, by the way. What's up, Lindsay? So let me say hi to everyone. What's up, Kimberly? What's up, Lindsay? Johnny? I'm going to call you Diarrhea. Ann, Scout, Janine, Denise, T-Light, Sissy, Kim, Coffee, Tiffany. Thanks, Tiff. Simone. Okay, so I'm already doing what I said I wasn't going to do. So I'm going to explain everything, but a couple of things I want to tell you guys first. So Sage had her play tonight, and I bought her, a dozen roses. So Dayton bought roses for his new girl that he's just talking with, and she loved them. But while we were there, while we were in the play, there was a part at the end of the wedding, and I started to tear because I started thinking, I said I wasn't going to cry, but I started thinking things milestones that it's just going to be just me with Dayton. And he wasn't sitting next to me, but I started to tear and I didn't want anyone to see me or I didn't want the tears to get any more. So I'm like, all right, Laura, change this fast, because I don't want people to think I'm crying over this stupid play. Not that it was stupid. It was Mamma Mia, but it was just a point. And I was like, oh my God, Laura, stop crying. Stop crying now. So thank God I did. I was able to pull it back and just thought some funny thoughts and laughed at myself. Yes. He's like, Mom, should I buy her roses? So he's going to kill me if he hears me. So then in the car, after the car, I said, did she like them? He's like, yeah. I said, so you guys official? He's like, no. And I said, why? He goes, well, just with everything I'm going through, I don't think it's a good time. Okay. Gotcha. So, hey, Rocco. So I just kind of laughed. And I was like, I just love him. He's just so cute. Then I cracked a joke on the way home that he didn't like. He's like, Mom, too soon. Way too soon. I was like, okay. So, thank you. Actually, I couldn't find my hairdryer, and I just kind of did it fast. But it is, Juju. Every day gets a little bit easier in some ways, and then some ways it's a little harder because I think of future, I think of milestones. I think of things that he's not going to get. And then he said to me tonight, he's like, why are you so nosy? I said, because I'm your mom. That's why. And he was like, so you don't have to be so nosy. I said, of course I'm nosy. You're my baby. I want to know everything. He's like, you're old. I said, I don't care if I'm old. I still want to know everything. So, hey, Jonathan. All right, so I'm doing it again. And I'm going to get to that. Hold on. But I got to stop doing that. So, Kimberly, that's what I say. That's all I can say. That's what I hope for. And we don't know what happens when you die. I thought about that earlier. What really happens when you die? 2 people I know that died and came back said it was pure black. So, who knows? Is it you go to sleep and that's it? That's it? But then it goes into, I believe in ghosts, and I know that I saw one who had passed. So, there's got to be something, Just something to think about. Oh, absolutely, Anne. And I'm going to go back and forth. I know I will. It is what it is, and you just have to deal with it, best way you can, and that's it. That's all I can do. I can't let it, it's not like when my mom dies. I'm going to be a fucking disaster. But with him, there's so many mixed feelings, but I hurt the most for him. And like somebody said, and I forgot who said it, but you see your child, any of my kids, you see your kid in pain and you just want to take it away. And death is something you can't take away. You can't make it better. All you can do is figure out how to deal with it. So as a mom, it's hard. But especially with a boy, if he was a girl, I think it would be so much easier. But because he's a boy, it's that much harder, Girls, you can get through it girl to girl, female to female. But with a boy, oof, especially a stubborn boy, yeah, it's a bit tougher. So I also want to give a shout out to, I don't want to say exactly who it was for reasons I have, but there was a Kim, you know who you are, that gave me a very nice Cash App, and I want to say thank you. I don't need to say who you are, but I was shocked, and I have no way to thank you on Cash App, so I'm thanking you here. You know who you are, I know who you are, and I just want to say thank you. Very much appreciated. Very shocking, but very much appreciated. So, you think it's harder for a girl? I don't know. Yeah, you raised a boy, Tiff. It is hard to accept it, Joy. Thank you, Monica. But you get through it, like I said, some days are good, some moments are good, some moments are bad. But at the end of the day, there's a reason for everything. And maybe this is the reason, maybe it's a good thing, maybe the path he was going down or the path he's been on, it would have been a lot worse if he was alive. So I don't know. I try to look at the positive. My kid's father and my ex. Oh, I absolutely hang on to the good memories. But like I said, there's a lot of reasons why this could have happened in a positive way. If I look at it positively, other people that surrounded him won't be, held down. I'll be able to close and move on and be happy again. Like, it's just a lot of little things that if you try to look at the positive side, So, brother's death harder than my other son. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to handle my brother. That would put me over the edge because he's my only brother. So, oh, absolutely, JR, and he is. He absolutely is. It's still not the same, because it's just not the same. But it'll work out. It will work out. It's not like I'm going to stay single. I plan on, when I'm ready, I'm not ready yet, kind of, sort of, but I'm going to start dating, and I don't plan on staying single forever. I didn't plan on being in a relationship this soon, but it's time, and I said it was time recently. So, no, I don't have any sisters. All right, I'm doing it again. I can't do this. No, I don't have any sisters. So, when I was falling asleep, I was trying to take a nap earlier, and my own video came on. I was horrified at what I heard. I cannot believe how absolutely annoying it is that I constantly stop and talk to chat. And I'll be in the middle of saying something, and then I'll say something to chat. I have to stop doing that. For those of you that are in here listening, doesn't affect you. But replay crew, I never realized how absolutely annoying it was until I listened to myself. I was like, wow, that's bad. Just stopping, saying names, stopping in the middle of talking, saying names, bad. So I decided I'm going to do my best not to do it anymore. I didn't say I wasn't going to talk. I'm just saying that I need to do it like crude as fuck. He had a good thing. A lot of creators do it this way. I need to do it this way because I think it really flows the best. And that is spend like the first half of your life speaking, talking about whatever you want to talk about. And then the second half of your life, you can open it up and read chat and everything else. I honestly believe that that system flows better than constantly stopping. And when I say constantly stopping to talk chat, I don't mean if I'm engaging with you guys and speaking. I mean like everything I just said. If I then all of a sudden just interrupted it every couple of seconds, which is what I did on my last live. And that is annoying. No, and I know, but I'm saying that it's when you listen back to it, it doesn't sound good. It sounds like I am constantly interrupting myself and getting off topic, and I just didn't like the way it sounded. I was like, wow, this does not flow right. I need to make it flow right, and it's not flowing right. So that is what I wanted to say. I heard some other people. I was sporadically listening to other people tonight. And I have to say that I'm sorry for so much drama that I was a part of. And I know some of you guys like it, don't get me wrong. But listening to other people fight, in my opinion, is like listening to two babies cry. And I don't mean babies cry, like two junior high school kids fighting on a playground. And I'm sitting there listening like, God, this is so fucking lame. And it's so boring. And it's the same, oh my God, he said, she said. And I know that when you're in it, you don't realize it. And when you're in it, you don't see it. But being out of it, listening to it, I was like, oh my God, is there nothing else on? And so for those of you that have stuck by me, that hate the drama, I just want to say that I am sorry for not even realizing or seeing how annoying it was. And I understand why people left, and I understand why people bowed down, because it's just so fucking annoying. And, you know, well, he said this, or she said this, or she's going to do this, or she's going to do this, or don't talk about this, but yet they're all doing it. And it's just crazy to me. It's not fun. I agree, Lynn. It's just not fun. See, I did it again. I can't not look at chat. I have to, like, not look. Juju, you're right. It is annoying, but sometimes you get into it and put your 2 cents in. There are other times I just listen. And I agree with that. But it is. Change the names. It's the same rinse and repeat. Everybody's fighting. Everyone, this one said this, and oh my God, that one said that. And I'm sitting there going, wow, I feel like I'm in junior high school. And I like the people. But it's just the same circle over and over and over. And then I hear one from this one talk about, oh, well, you have no right to talk about kids while they talk about my kid. Hello? Do you not hear yourself? And it was like, wow, just too much. Hey, Cuttlefish. Cuttlefish loves when you're talking facts or fun. Thank you. Thank you, Denise. And like I said, just give me another week or two to really get this off my mind, and I'll be back to true crime and being back to focusing. Just stick with me another week or two. I'll be all right. Always acknowledge you guys. Always. Hey, Leslie. So that's the one thing that I wanted to say. You never knew there was drama on YouTube, so I started watching true crime. Amen to that, Wyoming. Nothing wrong. Want to go next level. Exactly. We aren't going. Thank you, Kim. But it is. I just don't get all the drama. I just don't. Does that mean I can't pick a random fight? Nope. Not allowed to pick a random fight. Because you are, Denise. I mean, you really are. And I don't get I don't know. I just don't. I think people need to... I think everybody should listen to themselves, really. Any creator should really listen to themselves and hear how ridiculous they sound and how hypocritical they sound, and maybe then things will change. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I agree with that, Hounds. Totally agree with that as well. They feed off you. But I'm not even talking ones that are specifically talking about me. Hey, Bobby Pin. I mean, some are, but I'm honestly not even just talking about that. I'm talking people that are fighting that have nothing to do with me. They should really listen to themselves because it's kind of scary. Oh, and believe me, I brought plenty of people down. People that fight by raising a voice, cutting the other one off, and talking over are not good communicators. To me, that loses the argument. Listen and then respond. I agree with that, too. I'm my own best audience. Crack myself up. Well, that always works. UK, she cracks me up. She may not be for everyone. I go to her for a good laugh. I don't really have anybody for a good laugh anymore. I really don't. I don't know. I still go back to Sword and Scale. Although the 5th season of Selling Sunset is now on Netflix, so I will be watching that, making some candles. I actually forgot it was on. If I remembered, I wouldn't have even gone live. But I forgot it was on. Hey, Whistledown. Lindsay and I have clearly spoken. Sometimes taking a break is good. It's hard to do, though. But honestly, you just sit back and you take inventory of everything and you're like, wow, what was I thinking? I don't know, maybe I'm just maturing. Maybe I'm just sitting there realizing that none of this shit means anything. Like, fighting with somebody on YouTube, and I said this the other day, fighting with someone on YouTube is like me trying to explain mathematics to Buka. That's what it's like, honestly. Try explaining algebra to your dog and have them understand it. That's the point of fighting with someone on YouTube. You're never going to meet them. You're never going to speak to them. I mean, not speak to them, but you're never going to go out to dinner with them. You're never going to talk to them. Why bother fighting with them? And I don't mean when you have a friendship or relationship with somebody and you have an argument. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking when two people who are never going to cross paths, never going to meet, decide that let's fight and let's just keep fighting. It's ludicrous. I have coffee. Even I'm scaring myself. Not a creator, but that's good advice to go back and listen. I'm telling you, it's kind of scary. I was shocked at what I heard today. I was like, wow. Every 5 seconds, I just kept stopping. And, you know, like a night like this that I don't really have a topic. Hey, Xylee. Hey, Lindsay, look who's here. It makes no damn sense, to be honest. Just say what you have to say and move on. What do you mean? You mean what I have to say or in general? I don't want you calling, but I make you laugh. Yes, you do. Oh, I agree. I totally agree. I thought you meant what I was saying. I was like, hold up, girl. We're going to fight. So if you guys remember, I recommended Xylee Gets Real. She did a video about Save Robbie. And I really liked her. And I told you guys about her. Yeah, her reactions are hilarious. So, and then here she is. And then Lindsay had sent me her today. I said, I know her. Oh, no, we're going to fight? All right. What are we fighting about? We can fight. Xylee has great mods. Yeah, I heard her say that she don't like her mods. Hey, Adacor, why does everyone say my hair looks great? It's just flat. But thank you. It's getting long, though. I will say that. It's the longest it's been in a long time. It's kind of flat, but it's long. And Xylee tries not to have, she tries not to do videos with creators under 10,000 subs. So I had a feeling she was coming for me eventually. What game are you playing? Thank you, Bexina. My sister-in-law did the cut when she came down. I never obsess. That's exactly right. I say what I gotta say and I move on. I don't understand these people that go on and on and on and on and on. I just don't get it. And even this drama, it's not for me. I'm telling you, it's... Maybe I'm just growing up. Maybe I'm finally acting my age. I don't know. I do too, like you. Why can't I think of what ESO is? I know what it is. And for some reason, my mind is blank. I haven't gamed in a while. Did I recommend Karen's watching? I did. I played it. Yeah, my sister-in-law did this when she brought the dogs out. She always gave me a really good haircut. Elder Scrolls Online, thank you. I knew what it was. I just haven't gamed in a while. I actually have Elder Scrolls on VR. I used to play it on VR. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, wow, I'm like the worst Elder Scrolls player ever. And now I can't even get my VR to work. Karen's watching is Save Robbie? Really? I didn't know that. I had no idea. Thank you, Hounds. I had no idea. I did not know that. I had no idea that it was Save Robbie. Alright. I only watched a couple of videos, but I should have known because he's in every video. So that would have been logic if I would have thought about it. Oh well. 18 inches of snow. I won't tell you, Wyoming, that we had 85 or 87 degrees today, and right now it's 68 and we got the air on. But I won't make you jelly. Nope. That's well, that's how I found Xylee. She did a video and tagged me and Save Robbie, and I was like, who is this girl? And then when I listened to it, I was like, oh, I like her. I was like ready for her to bash me. And then she didn't. I was like, phew. I was like, thank God. I don't need any more haters. I have enough of them. That's Xylee's new best friend. 30 in Minnesota and tomorrow 70. Yeah, 30's too cold. That's how Iowa was. Iowa was freezing. I actually had to buy a coat because it was too cold. I don't know why my ear bothers me. I gotta take out my earring. Thank you, Bexina. We're doing all right. He's doing pretty good. I just cry over dumb mom moments. Like I did tonight. You know, you just cry over dumb mom moments. Aren't those pretty? You can't really see because there's no light, but they're turquoise. But he, you know, he's trying to be tough and he'll get through it. But he's young. Hey, German lady. Thank you, Janessa. No idea. Yeah, I know Xylee. Wherever you were gone, found a video of hers and sent it to my tiny group chat. No, she is funny. German lady, I heard you're fighting with people. But then again, you're always fighting with someone. I don't know. I have not searched the drama at all. When you stuck up for that CPS call to not be made, I had and still do admit. Thank you. Yeah, I heard she's gone off the deep end. Like when I said it earlier, Burnt Toast had left me a message. I did not know the extent of what went on. I did not know the bullshit that MGL was doing. I had no idea. So I had, you know, I was saying that Crude was a wimp for shutting down. But again, I didn't know the extent of how deep it went. And that's pretty fucked up. I had no idea she was doing all that. And I honestly don't know why she's doing all that. I really don't. Crude is not the worst person on YouTube. Far from it. Yeah, Iowa was cold. Really cold. He did not lose his channel. He shut it down temporarily. Just till all the smoke clears. So, Burnt Toast had said that, she left me a comment on my last video that, like, MGL people are running around saying she had her channel shut down. His channel's not shut down. He put it on, just like I did with my other channel. He put it on hide. And just, you know, is taking a break for a while. Well, they keep bringing up his family. They keep going after his family. It's not like they're going after him. They're going after his family. That's fucked up. She'll never recover from the heels BS. I don't know. I literally haven't watched her in a while. I mean, I'm talking like maybe I caught something here and there, but for the most part, I haven't watched her at all. I have no desire to watch her. I agree with that, Anne. And draw out the districts and tell you what districts. Yeah, because from what I'm hearing, Crude's aunt or mom, aunt or stepmom or something, had an Etsy site that was taken down due to bullshit and harassment. That's fucked up. Don't go after somebody's family. How deep did it go? How deep did what go? You lost me. I'd rather watch paint dry. I agree with that, Ann. And that's another thing. A lot of creators, this is why I like Xylee. A lot of creators are so stiff. They make like no facial expressions. They don't move at all. Like, you're on video. Like, be animated. Be more animated. Don't be so blah blah, you know, or just like stare. I've noticed that too. A lot of people are just, and that turns me off. Like, I want to see someone use their hands or something. Be more animated. I totally agree, Kim. His wife's mother. Okay, thank you, Adacor. His wife's mom. Which is even worse. I mean, I guess it's not worse than your own mom. But it kind of is. Because, like, when Pugs called my mom, it was like, Ma, don't worry, it's Pugs. But if Pugs would have called, like, Brad's mom, I would be mortified. So I understand. I understand how... I personally think it's kind of worse that they targeted his wife's mom, you know? Bye, Xylee. I know it's pretty boring tonight. Xylee's like, man, I wanted some content. This chick is boring. It is really awkward. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would just think that, you know, they targeted his mom. It would be easier than his wife's mom. But we're doing that when she took him to court. Thank you, Jonathan. But that whole thing in court was dumb, too. You know, take someone to court if they're truly harassing you, if they truly are obsessed with you, like years worth, and you don't talk about them and they don't stop. That's someone you take to court. You don't take someone who's doing reaction videos about you to court. You just don't. It's stupid. You're doing crazy shit and drama and you still had morals and would lay off family. Absolutely. I did do some crazy drama. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what possessed me to do crazy drama. I can't either. And boom, MGL was in court audience. I've been MIA, so don't know. Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't watched any of it. I plan on maybe catching up with it. Lindsay is giving me a couple links that were like his best moments. But I find it so hard listening to him. When you have to put somebody on 2.0 and they sound normal, they're probably talking a bit too slow. And a lot of people are so, oh my God, it's Johnny Depp. I met Johnny Depp back in, I don't remember the year. Let's see, my brother was turning 21. He's now 53. So you guys do the math. I met him in Boston. I'll never forget it. And maybe that's why he doesn't thrill me, because I saw him at like his hype. But yeah, his talking is too slow. Thank you, Granny's watching. Everyone keeps saying that. I don't care about that. I'm telling you, he is just so slow. Articulate, but slow. I just can't do it. Can't do it. Never was attracted. No, he was very cute when he was young. He was. I stood elbow to elbow with him in an elevator. He's short, though. I don't know if you can see that, but he's short. Yeah, I have not watched The Cross. I heard The Cross was good, but it's just getting through. Mel won't... Oh, if I play it? He better not, or I'm coming after you, Lindsay. Hold on. Is it long or is it short? He is very articulate, but too slow. Alright, it's 12 minutes. And if I get struck for this, I'm coming after Lindsay. Just so you know. Whoop.
Charlie Dunnett, who worked with Elton for years and years. And
Mr. Depp, I appreciate that. My only question was just to confirm that you had sent that message to Elton John, nothing else. Thank you, sir.
So I'll just stop talking.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to be respectful of the court's time and the jury's time.
Sorry?
I just said I want to be respectful of the court's time and the jury's time, and I trust that you do too. So,
I don't feel like I'm wasting anyone's time, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Depp.
Good afternoon, Mr. Rottenborn. Could you say that again, Mr. Rottenborn?
If Disney came to you with $300 million and 1 million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film. Correct?
That is true, Mr. Rottenborn.
He's getting a little snappy too. He's responding back. I feel like he's purposely too saying like Mr. Rottenborn, Mr. Rottenborn. Like he's like kind of. I feel like he's kind of rubbing in his face a little bit. It's a weird name. Why do they call him that? Who named their? I mean, I guess that's their last name, Rottenborn. Rottenborn, the family legacy. Rottenborn, Mr. Rottenborn. Yes, Mr. Rottenborn. Mr. Rottenborn. Yes, Mr. Rottenborn. No, Mr. Rottenborn. I've already said that 3 times, Mr. Rottenborn. Thank you, Mr. Rottenborn. And then he's like smirking too.
Mr. Depp, that is your signature on the right, correct?
Yes, it is.
Dated August 15th, 2016, right?
That's what it says, yes.
And this is, you were, this is a document you signed, right?
For the 3rd time, that is my signature, yes,
You
sir.
go to paragraph 27, please. Neither party has made false accusations for financial gain. Neither party has made false accusations for financial gain. Did I read that right?
You did, Mr.
Take that
Rottenborn.
down, Michelle. And that was a document you signed in August of 2016, correct?
Is that the same one that I signed 3 times before? Yes,
Yeah.
that's the
Well,
4th.
I wanted to make clear that you
made
signed
it
that in
clear.
the summer of 2016.
Maybe that was the online version that came out first.
2 years before
there's a
either the
very
online or the
different-
print.
I'm sorry, I was just
No,
going
I
to
think
finish my
you
answer.
answered my question, sir. Thank you.
Oh,
2 years is a pretty simple yes or no question, which is
you'd like
other
it to be, sir. Nothing simple in this case.
We can move on.
You
Yeah.
want to, if you want to just restart.
So, I see. So I can read it out of someone's article, but not from the man's mouth. Is that what happens?
Next question.
Mr. Depp, what
He had shown me things that from my former business managers that were quite disturbing.
Hearsay.
I believe he said he showed him.
Yes, yes, I looked at papers. Maybe they're hearsay papers. I don't know.
I believe he was being shown financial documents.
All right. So, I'll sustain this any hearsay that might be a
Understood.
All right, next question.
Josh, Drew, Rocky's boyfriend, who was some sort of chef, he asked her what she would like for him to cook. That's hearsay, I guess.
Go ahead. I'm not just sure if it's offered for the truth of the matter asserted.
He got it.
Okay, all right, well, then,
I'm learning.
there you go.
Let me put it a different way. Mr. Drew, who was a chef, which I don't believe is hearsay, Mr. Drew had made Mexican food Ms. Hurd's favorite. Is that better?
And
And then you write,
It's just the way he talks is so slow. It's like, holy fuck. That's why I've had the hardest time watching this trial.
have other uses for your throat which do not include injury. I have other uses for your throat
Oh.
which do not include injury.
Oh.
Sorry, could you read that again?
These are your words, sir, right? I read that right, correct?
You did. Okay.
Flip it.
You can take that down. Can you pull up
other
Exhibit
uses for your
483, please?
What was he talking about? Was he talking about like putting it in there or choking? Or
That's correct.
And if, Your Honor, I'd move for, is there another page below it?
oh, okay. I see. I see all
Okay. I'd move for the admission of these 2 pages as Exhibit 483A.
Any objection?
no objection.
All right, 43, and that's the
Chat's
first
going
and second
crazy.
pages of that exhibit, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, 1 and 2, okay.
I might have just wanted you guys to say it.
In evidence,
Leave me be, Officer Squarehead. Your display of guilt and matronliness as a lesbian camp counselor was plenty. Your future is on display. Best of luck.
Best if luck.
Thank you for the correction. Best if luck.
You're welcome.
And thanks for the tunes. Bye, JD. Don't call again. I will begin to feel embarrassed for you. Go away, coach. Hup. Done. Did I read that right?
No.
Can we get a clip?
Go away, coach. Done. Hup. Done.
Thank you. Otherwise, did I read that right?
Sure.
You agree that referring to Amber as a violent in that clip, correct?
Clearly I was having a bad time. I don't know
She
what
laughed,
it was with regard to completely at this point, since I don't know the date, but being illegally recorded by your chosen other is, well, it's quite fitting with the rest of the photographs and tape recordings she made. So I thought what was most interesting is that she tried to hide it from me, and then that she laughed and smiled at the end. I thought that was the most interesting part myself. But so yes, I did assault a couple of cabins, but I did not touch Miss Heard. As you can see, I think, you know.
And you may have been drunk in that video, correct?
There's a possibility of that, yes, sir.
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint.
Yeah.
7-Eleven.
I poured myself a large glass of wine.
Right.
I thought it necessary.
Right. Is it your testimony that you did not ask for cocaine and ecstasy right after you told the doctor about your finger injury? Is that your testimony?
Regardless of what date you believe works within the world time zone, I don't believe that someone who has gone through opiate dependency, who has lost the ability to produce dopamine and serotonin in their own body, because that's what the opiate does. Your body no longer needs to make the dopamine or the serotonin. The dopamine and serotonin, as you know, I imagine, are things that keep us it gives us our moods. It gives us,
I appreciate that, but my question wasn't that. My question was,
I'm just trying
right
to
after
school
you
you.
told the doctor about your finger injury, you were asking for coke. It's entirely possible that you were asking for cocaine and ecstasy. And in fact, it wasn't just makeup from Pirates that was on your hand. It was paint that you had dipped your middle finger into to write, along with blood, to write on mirrors and lamps and assorted furniture in the house, correct?
Objection, compound.
All right, I'll sustain as to compound if you.
It wasn't just makeup. You testified yesterday that it was just makeup from the set of Pirates 5, but in fact, after you sustained an injury to your finger, you dipped it in paint in the house, and you wrote in paint mixed with blood all over the place.
Objection, compound.
I'll sustain the objection.
You dipped your finger in paint in the house and wrote on objects in the house. correct?
Objection, compound.
Come on.
I'll sustain the objection.
You dipped your
What is objection compound? I've never heard of that. It's usually just objection. Has anyone else ever heard compound? I mean, I'm assuming it means the whole thing. I've just never heard that expression before.
your finger in paint after suffering an injury.
yes.
Paul Bettany's a good friend that you've done drugs with, right?
That's a strange question.
You've done drugs with him.
Yes, I have.
Cocaine, right?
Cocaine, yes.
Alcohol,
Alcohol, yes.
pills, including Xanax and Adderall, right?
That I'm not so sure of.
Okay.
Where's he gone?
Yo, I got that clip. Where we at? 5 minutes? Yo, if you could clip that for me.
We approach.
I'm excited for tomorrow. This is where we're gonna start tomorrow. They're gonna have to get the other lady I was saying in the chat, the kitty lady, pussy lady. They're gonna have to fetch the dog after him.
Cocaine?
I don't. I've never seen it. No.
Did you see any powders?
No.
So you get on the airplane, and it's your testimony that Ms. Heard had a bad tone of voice with Mr. Depp. Is that correct?
She had a bad tone of voice with me.
Okay. In fact, wasn't Mr. Depp saying pretty horrible things to Ms. Heard?
I don't recall that.
Like, get fucked on set, get fucked with fucking James fucking Franco? Did you hear that?
I don't recall.
Did you hear him say, at least you fucking liked it?
No.
Did you hear him say, I bet you slipped a tongue in there and you liked it?
No.
Did you hear him say, make references to Amber's pussy and asking her if her pussy was wet?
Your Honor, about the foundation harassment.
Did you hear any of that?
No, not that I recall.
Okay.
I'll overrule the objection. It's fine.
Thank
Next
you.
question. I think it's, I assume you'd rather start tomorrow morning, is that correct?
I'm perfectly happy to start now, Your Honor, or tomorrow morning, whatever Your Honor prefers.
Let's start now.
Why don't we go ahead and start a little bit today, just because time is not on our side, okay?
Let's go.
Thank you. Cross-examination?
Hey!
Well, alrighty then. Yo, you didn't have to time him out. That was bad. Well, sorry about that. That was an accident. That was pretty funny, though. Alright, so maybe I will get into the trial again. He's just so slow. It's hard. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Hold on.
Looking totally differently to change the direction of your career and change the way people perceive you, I guess.
Yeah, I wanted the road that I wanted. You know, I didn't want to become anyone's product, really. That was basically it.
I guess he always talks like that.
Totally different.
Well, I was saying that he does sound like that, but the last person I was watching on YouTube was Granny's Watching. I just looked over at my phone and look who's on. That's pretty funny. I know, I'm not muted anymore. I was. But yeah, that was pretty funny though. Hey Raquel. Yeah, I happened to look over at my phone and there you are. I guess I paused it and never closed it out. So what I was saying was, you guys couldn't hear me, is that I pulled up a clip from Johnny Depp from a long time ago, and that's how he sounds. Listen.
I haven't seen you being yourself. Is it possible? That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I expected. It's like we don't see you being interviewed that much, and I guess that's deliberate on your part.
Occasionally, I become a grown-up man too. Yeah.
But you're not you're kind of a weird person, I imagine, though, aren't you? Because that's what obviously.
Yeah, he sounds like him. Like, he sounds slow. Bad pause. But I don't know, like I heard somebody say, I don't remember who it was, but somebody said earlier, oh, you know, this is the real him. He's not acting. How do you know? We don't know if this is the real him. We don't know if he's acting. We have no idea. Unless you had a personal conversation with him or you were good friends with him, we have no idea what's acting. So when he acts, he can speak just fine, but he himself cannot. That's interesting. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like the accents. I don't know if anyone watches Good Trouble or used to watch the, what is it? The Fosters. But Callie, she's from Australia. On the show, you would never know she had an accent. I heard an interview with her. Heavy, heavy Australian accent. I'm like, wow, that's wild. Not acting, but knowing everyone is watching. That's true. He's from Kentucky, yeah. And he may talk slow like that to get rid of his accent. Like, I know actors and actresses that are trying to get rid of their New York accent. They go through tons of classes. Yeah, I don't even know who she was. Like, everyone talked about him. I have no idea who she was. They said she was in the Marvel Comics movies. I don't know. I don't watch them. Trying to be so artsy. Seriously, though. Hey, Spit Venom. I wouldn't have guessed Kentucky either, but I'm telling you, it's probably why he talks so slow. Maybe that's how he can get rid of his Kentucky accent. Speaks very proper and he thinks a lot. But yeah, but that's not always a good thing. You know? I don't know. As a New Yorker, we just fly off the handle. Pineapple Express, I never even heard it. He also has a stutter. They teach people in speech therapy to talk slow to avoid stuttering. Interesting. Now, I didn't know about the opiate thing, but cocaine will kill your dopamine. My body doesn't produce dopamine anymore, and that's from too much cocaine. That's what my doc told me. So I don't know about opiates, but I know that you can kill dopamine and it won't ever come back. It's not like hair. It won't grow back. Is it like a B movie? Like a Pam Anderson type? I had a creator, I'm not going to say the name, but I had a creator on today at 2.0. As fast as you can go, and it sounded perfectly fine. I was like, wow. I was like, you know, they're talking way too slow. You think he's acting? That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know if he's acting or not. But you get singers that stutter, that sing perfectly. So you never know. Pineapple Express with Seth Rogen and Jay. I like James Franco. Always did. Lollygagging, that's funny. But I like her, so I'm not going to say anything bad. But yeah, I had her on 2.0 and I couldn't believe I could still hear her perfectly fine. Jack Sparrow coming out of him. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. With an actor, it's hard. Why him is funny? I don't think I ever heard of it. That's funny, Lolly, that you knew exactly what I was talking about. Now I feel bad. Because I mean, I don't have a problem with her at all. But I just thought it was funny. I was like, wow, I can still hear her perfectly fine. Ah, that wasn't good. This way smoking's easier. By the way, I'm almost on a year. May 1st will be 1 year that I quit smoking. No, we're fine now. We made up. We made up. Hey, Debbie. I don't think it's that hard in Hollywood. I mean, I lived in Hollywood. It's not hard to get drugs. And when you have endless money and you're bored, what do? You do drugs. I can't deal with people eating on lives. I mean, once in a blue moon, if like, you know, you're on like 20 hours, I mean, you know, you're on like all day, then I get it. But other than that, no. Yeah, May 1st, it'll be a year. I was thinking about it. I was like, wow, it's almost a year that I quit. So that's something to look forward to in 7 days. But I've quit before for a year, so. I actually quit for 2 years. And then went back. But this time, it's different. I didn't get nauseous last time when I quit smoking. When I, like, saw people smoke, like, it smelled good. Now, the smell is vile. Vile. When I was in Iowa, I went to this thrift store. Because you guys know I love thrift stores. And especially in Iowa, but they're not what they used to be. They now suck. My favorite Goodwill in Bettendorf sucks now. I was like, wow, what happened to it? So that broke my heart. But I was in this other thrift store, and they had this light baby pink leather from Wilson's. I was like, oh my God, I have to have that. It stunk like cigarettes. I mean, so bad that like the coat in front of it and behind it. And I thought, all right, I can bring it to a dry cleaner. But I'm like, no, I can't even try it on. The smell was that bad. I was like, how did I smoke for, 35 years? Oh, it was awful. Awful. Yeah, it did. It totally gagged me. I did it by vaping, correct. Did you quit? No, because I had to quit. Because surgery told me I had to quit. So I had to quit. And I did. But yeah, I still vape. I'm not giving up vaping. That's not going to happen. I would eat. And I would get so like... I have to do something. It's my ADD. It's, I don't know, my oral fixation, but I have to do something. I can't just sit there and, like, do nothing. I have to do something with my hands. I have to do something with my mouth. I don't know. I just do. I have to, I don't like the disposable vapes. I really don't. See, I did that too. I smoked and I vaped. Not good. I can't chew gum. I don't like chewing gum. Do I take odors out of... Oh, I still couldn't. It was so bad. Like, I didn't even want to try it on. That's how bad the smoke was. I used nicotine. 6 milligram. You don't vape anymore? Good for you, Anastasia. Outside 3 seconds, someone's smoking. I feel my hair stay. That's what I'm saying. I'm not ready to give up nicotine, though. I enjoy it. That's why I smoked for so long. I actually enjoyed smoking. Lollipops never worked for me. Blow bubbles never worked for me. None of that worked for me. The only thing that worked for me was vaping. That's it. Not the mesh vapes, mesh tops. I think most tops are mesh now. No, the disposables have like 50. They are. It says 5%, but it's like 50 milligrams of nicotine. It's bad, and I just don't like them. That's what I use, 6 milligram juices. Ice is menthol. I don't like ice. That's what I'm saying, Atacore. I have to do something. I can't just do nothing. You know, I can play with a pen. I can do other stuff like that, but I just can't do it. And I know I can't do it. I'll be vaping till I'm dead. And that's just, it is what it is. It's my ADD. I don't know. I just can't help it. The first time that I quit smoking, I was on 18 milligram nicotine, and then I dropped down, but I always wanted it higher. This time around, I started with 6 and I went down to like 3 and I went down to 0 right before surgery, but then I went back up and I stay at 6. But different juices have different flavors. Like 6 milligram in my lemon is definitely different than my 6 milligram in my apple. I love my red apple the best. I have to go buy some more. I'm out. That's what I'm saying, Kimberly. I would snack too much. I would eat too much. I would always want to be doing something with my mouth or my hands. And what does that mean? That means you would eat. And I don't want to do that. And when I'm stressed out, it does calm me. Salts? Salts, I think of, you know, like crazy shit. Daughter's friend's mom. Who? Oh. Terrified I can't have 42 soon, and my daughter's friend's mom died of lung cancer at 52. My aunt died of lung cancer at 74? 74. Yeah, I looked up. I saw it. Vaping does relax me. I would not try salt. I think bath salts when someone says salt. That's true. Yeah, Nick salt's not my thing. But you do get used to vaping. You just got to find the right vape, the right juice. Like like a lot of the juices I do not like. And I would go back to smoking. That's what happened last time. I never found a real juice that I liked. And I couldn't find a vape that I really liked. But once you get the right combination, you stick with the juice you like. I mean, you could try other stuff, but I stick with the juices that I like. I strayed once, and I'm glad I did because I was craving lemon. And I like it. Some people love the raspberries and the watermelons. It's just not my thing. I am so picky about juice. Amber, you probably didn't have the right vape or the right juice. You still need your cigarettes and you haven't found the right vape. Oh, there's so many flavors. I mean, my vape store has probably 600 flavors. They used to, before COVID, you used to be able to try them. You can't do that now. There are too many choices. But that's why you got to find a good vape store. And they'll tell you, like, you know, they'll get to know you and what kind of stuff you like. Like, I love blueberry, but I hate blueberry juice. It tastes like feet. Sour apple. Watermelon I don't like. Watermelon bothers me. It just... But the sour apple and the red apple from Red, the best. But watermelons, blueberries, to me all smell like feet and ass. They really do. I'm like, ugh. But this lemon twist, pink punch #1, I love it. It does. It smells like feet. I buy it from a vape store too. Whoop. I love my vape. I lost my vape. I still don't know what happened to the other one. I had to buy a new one. I don't know if this is menopause, but I keep getting hot flashes when I shouldn't be. January 16th, that's my mom's birthday. Oh, you know the twist? Yeah, the pink punch one from the twist is what I use. I have another one. It's like a strawberry. I don't like it. I should be muting, though, when I vape. I'm telling you, it's got to be menopause. Because, like, even in the theater tonight, I was like, Dayton, is it hot in here? He's like, no. I said, I'm getting hot. And just now, I got, like, really hot. How much do I pay for juice? Depends on the juice. I know that when we went to Tennessee, it was more money. I pay, for my red, I pay $22 for a 60-ounce bottle. 60-ounce bottle? 30-ounce bottle? 60 milliliter. I pay 20. No, I think it's 20 for this. Is empty. And then for the twist, the double, I think it's 24. But then every $100 you spend, you get $10 off. So I don't know what ceramic coils are. Yeah, I couldn't quit cold turkey. I couldn't do it. I have the Geek Vape. From, I forgot the brand, but it's a Geek Vape. And then I have a smock top. It's pretty quickly. I usually buy a bottle a week. Aegis, thank you. I usually buy a bottle a week, but I buy a bottle and coils at the same time. I usually go through a coil every, like usually once a week. 3 packs a day? Wow. That's crazy. That's another thing. Cigarettes are too fucking expensive now. I would not. No way. Usually about a pack, but I was up to about a pack and a half. I was like, whoa, I gotta quit. Because when I went back to smoking, I was smoking 10 times more than I was before I quit. A pack and a half, see? It's expensive now. I mean, vaping's not cheap either, though. I mean, don't let it kid you. Coils are like $6 a piece. Cigarettes. Juice is 20, let's say 25 a week, plus your vape. So it's still cheaper than cigarettes, but get the G-cell coils, they last longer. Well, the lemon is what kills me. The lemon kills coil. It's not cheap. I'm telling you, Ellen, you just got to find the right vape. Does a cigarette feel like vaping? No. It's similar, but not really. I don't know how else to explain it. With the right vape, you can get that throat hit, but you don't swallow the vape like you swallow a cigarette, if you know what I mean. Like if you inhale a cigarette, it's a you kind of swallow it, where you don't do that with a vape. 125 a week on smoking. Yeah, it definitely cheaper. The high cost does deter kids from getting addicted. True. Pack and a half is 30 cigarettes. Yes. Hey, voice. But you don't have the right vape then. You have to have the right vape. I'm telling you, I've been through a lot of vapes. You have to find a good vape store and tell them what you're looking for. Like, I have another top. It's not the same. And you have to know if you want 1 battery or a 2 battery thing. You want a strong battery. One thing I noticed, it gets weak when you don't charge it. If your batteries aren't fully charged. When your batteries are fully charged, it's much stronger. I like my vape too. I just wish I could find my other one. And not that it's the same one, it just looked prettier. I cannot go cold turkey. It's like a man. Kind of. You just got to find the right one. Yeah, I mean, I can't really say that I have more energy because I quit smoking, because I lost a lot of weight and quit smoking at the same time. So I can't really say which one gave me more energy, but I don't cough as much. I really don't cough anymore. I I'm not as hoarse as I was. Like, if you watch videos from last year at this time, my voice was really hoarse. I was out of breath a lot. So, again, that could be from the weight plus cigarettes. But the combination of the two, I feel so much better. I don't have any chest problems. My breathing is fine. My chest doesn't hurt. I don't wake up hacking. I don't wake up, you know, or go to sleep. Like, sometimes you get, like, that heavy chest. Don't get that anymore. Nothing. Going upstairs is easier. That's what I'm saying. I did. I felt better once I quit. Last vape was a one that you charge. See, mine I do both. It's just easier to charge instead of changing batteries all the time. Because when you charge batteries, it's a pain in the ass. Because you switch them out and then you constantly... I switch mine every day. Like twice a day I'm switching them out. Where here I just charge it, I fill it up while I'm sitting here. And I can still use it while I'm smoking. Surgery's going to make me have to stop. Yeah, I didn't stop for surgery. I mean, this surgery I did, but I didn't stop for other surgeries. And even this surgery, I still vaped. I just went from smoking like a pack and a half a day to vaping 6 milligram. Then I dropped down to 3 a couple of weeks for surgery, and that was it. Then I went right back. But I tried the patch, I tried pills, I tried everything when I was younger. Nothing worked. Even being pregnant didn't work. I still smoked. So, but I'm going to get off of here because I actually have to box up some candles. I have to make a few candles, and I want to watch Selling Sunset. And dummy me forgot to charge my headset while I was sitting here because I'm an idiot. So, with that, I am going to say goodnight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. I don't know how much I'm going to be on this weekend because I got to work on the website because I now really only have one income coming in. So we're going to be doing a big push on candles. We're going to be doing a big push once the website is done. And that's it. Yes, it came out today. I watched episode 1 so far. And it's showing that Chriselle and what's his name started dating and they're in love. But I think they broke up already. So, gonna browse some of my goodies. Woohoo! Yeah, the candles aren't changing much. It's just the website that's changing. The new name, new everything. So I'm gonna have a grand reopening once it's all done. But I'm going to have to do something in between because I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this website within 2 days, but I'm going to try. I'm going to work hard. Can we watch it on Twitch together? Just us like a date. We can if you want. I can't do it tonight because I got to do candle stuff. But yeah, I can run it on Twitch. So, all right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. And that's it. It's already 12:30. But be good to each other. Don't fight. It's not worth it. Trust me. I know. I've been there. Not worth it at all. Okay, yeah, watch the first 2 episodes. All right? And I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.